Hi everybody, and welcome to Delereth Skylines, where we are going to be starting off a new city. Now, what happened is Lortinton was destroyed by collateral damage, if you'd say that. There was a war in the area, and Lortinton was destroyed, and the people of Lortinton didn't have any stake in the war whatsoever. So the people who were left from there started asking around, asking people if they can claim asylum or refugee status in their country. And this one country gave them a piece of land for a large sum of money that the Mason and Maynard corporations forked out for. And the first, well, the leader of this group of refugees is called Adam Dell, and he thought about naming his little piece of land Delereth. So they have no idea what it's going to look like. I'm looking at Bull Bay over here, and I have no idea what this map actually looks like, unless I did that for Lortinton, but I do believe that Lortinton was Diamond Coast. So yeah, well, let's let in and see what happens. So in this build, I'm going to start off again with the Constructors Village. I have it a bit nicer this time, not just the single rows of houses and so on. And we'll be constructing our highway systems and so forth. I'm going to try and level out as much land as possible when I'm building on it. I found that it makes it for a much more enjoyable view of the area, and we'll see where we go from there. Unfortunately, we don't have all these things unlocked in vanilla, so we'll just have to see what we can do. Wow, that's loud. Let's just put the audio down a bit. It's still very, very loud. Anyway, so what do we have here? We've got a railway line coming in there. Oh, we've got a nice area on this side. Alright, so we've got a nice island over there, but I'm thinking we're going to steer clear from there and have our city expand in this direction. There seems to be some resources over there, and we'll have a look and see what we can do. This does look like we'll have access to rails as well when we go in there. So let's start off with our Constructors Village, and what better place to start than on this bay area here. Not this bay area, but this riverside area. So let's start off and see what we can do. First we place our roads so we can build, and then we'll come out. There's a small ways, I guess, and we'll continue straight on from that side, because remember we want to continue with this highway. And I found that the curved road tool is actually quite useful since I've been playing a bit more. But anyway, so we've got that road there, and what we want to do is get all this stuff started. So we'll have, I guess we'll have our power over here, and remember, we love our substations and we love our areas, our power station areas and so forth. So that'll be the start there. We'll have our power station. Let's start off at the end there. We'll get our substation going, so that's 2 tiles, come on, and distance is short. Why? Alright, so let's go. Let's just start this all over. So we go over there. That should work now. There we go. So there we have our substation, and behind this is going to be a water treatment plant. Well, not water treatment, but a water drain pipe. Alright, and I wish I could angle this a bit better, but that'll have to do. Alright, so that is going to be the start, and in the future we'll have a tollgate there as per usual. But now what I want to do is actually bring out a part for our industry, and we'll have industry going something like this, and that'll be the industry that just supplies our power plant. So maybe in the future we'll upgrade this to like an oil type of industry and see how that does. I'm not too happy with how this road curvature is going to look, so let's change this out. Let's remove this, and let's get a curve going so long. It's going to be a nice sharp curve, and then over here we can just bring it back like such. Let's upgrade this, turn that around. Alright, and then our city can actually sprawl out from over here. So we're not going to be bothering too much with overpasses at this moment. Bring it out. Let's see, about there. Alright, and now let's see what we can do with this shoreside area. Oh, oof, that is very bumpy. Anyway, let's get it sorted. That and that, and like this, and we'll have this coming off straight from that side. Is that straight? That's straight. There we go. Alright, so this will be our Constructors Village area. So not too big houses, we'll give them 4 blocks, 4 tiles actually. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Something like this, and then one more over there, and we'll have another connection coming from here to here. But let's use our curved road tool for that to see if we can actually make that happen. There we go. So that will be the start of our city here. We'll have our water tower somewhere over here, and we'll put in some water pipes. I don't want to get carried away with the road before we've got most of our services in, because I don't want to run into trouble and not have any money available when we start running the full. Alright, so Adam and Del, you came here with a bunch of people, and they were tasked with starting and laying foundations of their city, planning out and what they need to do and so forth. Now, I'm not a very knowledgeable person, but it's fun, so I don't care what needs to be done according to other people. I'm just enjoying this game. Alright, so let's do that. Connect up there, and then have our roads come out. We'll have 4 tiles again, right there, there, and just connect up. So it doesn't mirror itself, it looks kind of weird, but that is dull, and then it's their problem. So I think we'll upgrade this to a 4-lane road in the future, and then have the rest just normal mice roads. Okay, let's get our substations going. I really like this area for a substation, as well as this one. There we go. And then we'll come to there and see in there. Alright, and then for our city, we'll have a substation. We'll have to move that water tower. Let's get it. Don't know if that's actually going to pick up. There we go. And this is going to come from back there, about there, to here, and across. Alright, and that is our power sorted. Let's just get our water close to there. Ah, it still won't jump. Alright, so what we'll do for the time being is we'll just pop it down on that side. Just to get it going. Alright, so let's get a zoned. We'll zone this industrial. We'll zone this all nice residential. I want that residential. There we go. Something like this. Something of that sort. Actually, yes, we can actually make that residential, and this in the center will have commercial, for the shops and so forth. I'm wondering over here we can actually have some residential as well. Why not? I'll put it in there. Alright, so let's have a look, see our roads are all the right direction. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let's run it. Let's put our budget down real low, and let's see if everything is going to go well. So Adam Delman, they are very thankful for this piece of land they could have claimed as their own. Very thankful to Maynard and the Mason corporations for funding this project, funding this area. That's let's say this tile that was that we've bought or we've received is a piece of land that was bought from this particular government, and there's options being given to buy additional land here, as it is currently without any use. And who knows, maybe one day people of Delereth might be able to form their own government and trade with the existing government in this area. But they basically bought independence from this land, and they have to prove themselves. They have to prove that they are autonomous and they aren't a problem for the neighboring areas and so forth. So this is filling in quite nicely. Where's the sun coming from? And I do believe this is a much better Constructors Village than we had in Lortinton itself. And I think these people might be happy living there. And in the future, these people will be the people taking care of this power station and so on. And it'll also be an attraction in the future for tourists as the start of Delereth, with a rich historical background, and maybe some features, I don't know, pertaining to the people who came in here, maybe a few statues and so forth. So we've finally reached a little hamlet, and it gives us a little bit of money and the ability to tax people. And what's the first thing you do to refugees that come into your country? You tax them, because you need money to build. Alright, so we've got a loan available if we need it. I think the first thing we're going to do is upgrade this road coming through here. And our people are going to be unhappy about this, but it's needed. and we'll also need a garbage disposal site. Now, I wouldn't, if this fitted perfectly, I would have placed it there, but I want to go the recycling center path in this build. So we've got one that we could have plopped down there. Let's have a look. See, garbage processing status is at full capacity. So this road's coming in through here nicely, and we'll have these guys paved. And we are demolishing some houses in the process, but it's fine. It's a Constructors Village, and this is literally just to get our first bit of residence up and going. Now, there should be, I imagine in real life there should be like a time frame whereby some of the construction should be done, and people are probably holding out somewhere, maybe taking lodgings at people just willing to house the refugees at the moment, but they've come from hardships and they need some sort of comfort. Now, we do know that I like building schools and so on, but I think the first thing we need here is a medical center, seeing as these people are coming from a war-torn zone and some of them are still injured or have trauma from that experience, so we need a medical clinic to take care of those people. Alright, and I don't believe we don't have the industrial roads yet, so I'm not going to upgrade this. So have a look at our power and our water. Power availability is low, and I do think it's time to rebuild another power station. So we'll pop that one down there, and we'll build our substation. First, I just need to put on my snap twos, and there we go. That's it. So the reason why we are not going to change our budget that much and focus on adding new infrastructure is because this is the task that Adam Dell and his fellow associates undertook. They need to build the infrastructure to supply a city that is going to house the people of Lortinton and the people in the surrounding areas of Lortinton that need a place to stay, let's just fix this. Oh wow, we're a worthy village. Alright, so let's just pop down another water tower, maybe over here. There we go. So they've got 2 water towers. These people are going to not like that, but for the moment it's fine. And one thing before we leave this episode is we're going to build our police station, our fire station, get some of these services going for these people. Alright, so that is all done, and in the next episode we'll buy another town and start expanding our highway in that direction. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.